Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are peeling back the layers of a seriously glossy, perfectly curated, and honestly, incredibly complex digital world. We're unmasking AI influencers and their unrealistic standards. It's a booming industry that is completely blurring the lines between what's human and what's literally just generated by a computer. So let's jump in and look at the data to unmask the surprisingly lucrative world of these AI models.
Okay, let's dive right into this because I want you to picture something for a second. You're scrolling through your feed and you see this fitness influencer promoting a super healthy lifestyle. She looks absolutely flawless. You follow her, you might even buy the nutrition product she's sponsored by. But what if she isn't real? What if every single pixel of her perfectly curated life was engineered in a studio? Well, as we're about to see, this is absolutely not science fiction anymore. It is happening right now, and it is completely taking the marketing world by storm.
Section 1. The Rise of AI Influencers, the glossy surface of digital stardom. Artificial intelligence influencers are officially a massive, growing industry, and the numbers here are just staggering. We are talking about AI models amassing hundreds of thousands of very real human followers. And of course, with those massive follower counts come incredibly lucrative sponsorship deals. These non-existent models are pulling in serious money, which proves that brands are entirely willing to pay top dollar for a total digital illusion. Which brings us to the absolute star of today's analysis. Meet Aitana. She has this stylish pink hair, she's heavily marketed as a fitness-loving woman living an ultra-healthy lifestyle, and she is 100% fake. Created just about a year ago by a Barcelona-based agency, Aitana is currently one of the world's most popular AI models. And it creates this fascinating irony, right? A health and fitness icon who doesn't even actually have a physical body. The sheer scale of Aitana's empire is wild. Even though she's only existed for a year, she is raking in thousands of pounds a month for her agency. She's directly sponsored by nutrition and sports brands, again, for a body that literally doesn't need nutrition or play sports. And the data shows us that her virtual life is meticulously built and curated primarily for her mostly male fans, which just so happens to be a key demographic for these types of AI models. Section 2. Creating the perfect illusion, how fake becomes reality.
Now, what's really interesting about this process is that it surprisingly starts out in the physical world. Step 1 is an actual photo shoot with a human stand-in, just so the agency can get the base image. Step 2 is completely replacing that real person with the AI model Aitana. And finally, step 3 is adjusting the lights and shadows for maximum realism. They might even drop in a more interesting background, like, say, the streets of Barcelona. It's this crazy hybrid of physical and digital, designed to get as close to a real human influencer as physically possible. But here's where the rapid advancement of technology really comes into play. Digital touch-ups that used to take, a full day to do, thanks to rapid AI advancements, it now takes just a few hours to output a totally flawless, sponsor-ready product.
Section 3. Unmasking unrealistic beauty standards, the dark side of pixels.
Now, this brings up a massive ethical question that critics have been raising. Is all this engineered perfection promoting a dangerous body image? Remember, Aitana is sponsored by sports brands and portrays this highly optimized, quote-unquote, perfect lifestyle. There are actual followers leaving comments aspiring to achieve a physique that was literally built in an image editor. So the crucial point here, as critics point out, is that these AI models are, quote, setting an unrealistic beauty standard that is close enough to being real. The danger isn't that it's obviously fake. The danger is how flawlessly real it actually looks. A lot of people who follow these AI models simply do not realize they aren't human. And this is especially true for teenagers and young girls who are suddenly comparing themselves against an algorithmically generated standard of beauty that no real human could ever naturally achieve.
Section 4. The market and the future, why perfection persists.
Let's move to how the agency responded to this and see how this builds. Because when confronted with these ethical questions, they revealed something pretty fascinating about the advertising industry. They explained that in the very beginning, they actually tried to create curvy, non-standardized models. But the clients, the brands paying the money, flat out rejected them. The market demands strictly dictated the aesthetic, rejecting diversity in favor of the hyper-perfect ideal we see today. And the agency defends their creation with this really interesting point. They stated, comparing her to the rest of the influencers, she looks the same as the rest. They basically argue that you see this standard everywhere in publicity.
So in other words, Aitana isn't creating some new toxic beauty standard out of thin air. She's simply a digital mirror, reflecting the exact same unrealistic standards that human influencers and traditional advertising have already established. The AI is literally just delivering exactly what the market is already buying.
And those market forces are absolutely clear in the data. While the agency did create male models, experimenting with diverse looks, the massive slice of market demand strictly favors female AI models. It highlights a very specific commercial appetite. Marketers simply aren't as interested in the male AI models. And this brilliantly illustrates how this technology is refusing to just stay confined to Instagram. Get this. The agency's 2024 assignment is embedding an AI model to be the face of an in-car AI voice assistant. We are literally taking these perfectly engineered, hyper-realistic virtual faces and embedding them into our physical, everyday objects, like the cars we drive. Which leaves us with this final, lingering thought to close out today's explainer. As AI models start making thousands of dollars a month, as they shape the beauty standards of teens and step out of our social media apps to become the friendly faces inside our cars, are we losing our grip on reality? When the artificial becomes totally indistinguishable from the authentic, and the market actively rewards the fake over the real, how are we going to navigate the digital world of tomorrow? It is a fascinating, complex issue, and one we'll absolutely be watching closely. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, keep questioning what you see on your feed.